What's up, guys? Hi! So I'm here to do another haul, super quick, Black Friday, Dominique Cosmetics, and Ulta. Let's jump into it. I had to get the first latte palette because why wouldn't I? I have the second, I needed the first. So she's amazing. Everyone knows what she looks like. She's beautiful. And I also got the Coral Blossom palette, which I debated getting it just because people were saying, oh my gosh, it's such a spring tone palette. This isn't fall. Like, what is this? I love this. I can't wait to use this. I think this is so cute. I think the tones are so subtle, but still so smoky for fall, even going into winter. It may not be tones that people would normally think, but I think it does work for what she was marketing it towards, and that's all that matters. It's not your palette. You don't have to buy it if you don't like it, but I'm excited for it. So she also came out with the brand new Unconditional palette. So stunning for fall and winter. I love these colors. I think it's so pretty. And ignore how awful the lighting is here. The lighting isn't bad. It's just the quality. Because why would it be good quality? I mean, it's me. Like, hello? And then that palette came with these two lippies, Dulce and Crush. So a more kind of tanny nude shade, more mauve. I can't wait to try these. And then lastly, I got the hydrating mist from her. I don't love the smell. And it's not bad. It just smells a little chemically. It's not the worst, but if it hydrates the skin and makes my face look any better, because God knows my skin needs help, I'm using it. That's great. I'm totally fine with it. Like, let's do it. Next, we're jumping in Ulta. Elf Coconut Spray. I did want the Wet n Wild one that is a little bit smaller than this, I think, but they didn't have it in stock when I was placing my order, which I also got 20% off, by the way. I had like a 20% off coupon. I don't know if it's like a tier thing that Ulta does with like being like diamond, platinum, gold. I don't know their tier system. I know that it's a lot better than Sephora's, as a lot of people say, but I don't buy a ton from Ulta because every time I go in there, there's either something I need, but they don't carry it. They only have it in stock online. It takes forever for it to become in stock online if it is only available there. And I kind of like going there when I want my more drugstore stuff because they don't have a ton of high-end brands that I love, but I'm kind of glad because I am starting to go towards a lot more, just a lot better priced items from, you know, more drugstore ranges, and really figuring out what works best so I don't have to spend an arm and a leg on makeup, because I've learned the hard way that you don't have to spend my allergies, oh my god, I don't have to spend, no one does, they don't have to spend asinine amounts of money on a foundation to get their face to look nice. Like, you can find stuff drugstore price, have it perform amazing, no one would know the difference. It's just that thrill of wanting something expensive, knowing it's going to work, and justifying that I have like a $500 face on right now. Like, go me. And that's fine because I've lived there for a really long time, and I will continue to love more kind of mid-tier, wouldn't necessarily say the luxury, because I am vegan and cruelty free, so I don't like a lot of high-end stuff just because they don't fall within my morals there. And drugstore stuff kind of falls there too. Either you have Maybelline and L'Oreal that are really big giants in the drugstore makeup community, and they can come out with amazing products, but they obviously aren't vegan cruelty free. And then I guess you can say this with even higher end brands too. If you have drugstore brands that are vegan cruelty free, you know, do you want to spend $3 on something that you don't know if it's going to perform well, and it's literally a huge bottle of $3 foundation that goes in the trash? Or would you rather spend, you know, 40 or 50 on something that you know is going to perform exactly how you want, and it's going to give you the finish, and it's a good undertone, and it's not going to break you out, and it's just a lot better overall? Like, it's almost like, what would you rather spend your money on? And that's fine, like, no judgment. But I've kind of just fallen into this rut of always wanting stuff that's more mid-tier, higher end, if I can find something that's cruelty-free vegan, just because I don't want my skin breaking out, and I don't want a bad reaction, and I want to absolutely love it. And I feel like if I were going through makeup a lot quicker, you don't want to spend $50 on a foundation every 5 or 6 weeks. You want to spend something that's a lot less expensive, unless you make a YouTuber salary and you can afford that, or you get it sent to you. So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm kind of falling into this other side of really wanting to spend a lot more money on drugstore items and like really figure out just what works best. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So I was really excited for getting these few things. So we started off with the spray, and then another thing from e.l.f. I got their makeup like melting balm. I've never used anything like this before, but the Glow Recipe face wash that I got a few weeks ago, that's trash for getting off makeup. I'm sorry. Glow Recipe is one of my favorite skincare brands ever, and it does not take anything off. It feels like it's just stripping my skin. It doesn't make it feel clean when I have makeup on, unless I'm using it just as a gentle cleanser, which it's also supposed to double as. If my skin's doing really well and I just want to wash my face and I don't need anything to fight any kind of acne texture I have, that's fine. But I really wanted something that was going to hopefully break down my makeup a lot more, and I can't wait to try this because hopefully it gets it all off and it doesn't make me sad and feel like I still have makeup on, you know? We can only hope. I've never heard of this brand before, but it's Beekman 1802. It's like their bakuchiol plant-derived retinol serum. So I hope that this is pretty comparable to Ole Henriksen, only because even though Ole Henriksen, again, another one of my favorite skincare brands, I will spend the money on skincare. I love everything about it. And that's kind of where I love spending my coin. I would rather spend more money on something that's a lot more concentrated and has better reviews of doing really good things for your skin than getting something that's drugstore that you don't know, or from an off-brand that maybe you've never heard of before, that you really don't know if it's going to work well for you or not, because just not a lot of people are into it. But hopefully this is a good age-defying serum and it works with my lines, wrinkles, makes me look like this when I'm 70, minus the acne. We're gonna hope. We're gonna hope. We're gonna continue to hope. And hopefully this helps with my acne too. This is the Bliss. They're kind of like their enzyme chemical peel. Glow Peel Exfoliator with fruit enzymes. I'm excited for this. This is great. I use this on the back of my hand, and this is pretty comparable to the Peter Thomas Roth Firmex that I have, and I've had that since October 2019, and it works amazing for really making my skin personally feel very clean and getting a lot of buildup out from around here and just making my skin look a lot, you know, glowier and really lifting off everything that a normal chemical exfoliant or face wash wouldn't necessarily be able to get off super easily. So this kind of helps to replace that for when I'm done with it, because Peter Thomas isn't cruelty-free vegan and Bliss is. So this is a great alternative that I found, and I'm so glad that it does exactly what I wanted it to. And if I'm distracted, it's because there's a lot going on around here. Juno was barking before. People are driving around, they're yelling across the street. There was like a fire engine going berserk before. I lived up the street from the fire station, and there's just a lot going on in the background. So I'm just trying to be on the lookout to make sure everyone's okay. All right, so a few more things. Not a few more things. There's like 7 here. First Milani purchase ever. Their pore filler mattifying primer. I'm excited for this. I love Tatcha. Again, another really expensive brand, and this is what I've learned. I don't have to buy everything from Tatcha all the time. I can find things in between that are comparable to their stuff, but I don't have to impulsively buy their stuff all the time. I can get it when I want to splurge, when I actually have the money to do it. And hopefully this works pretty well with my skin, and it's pretty comparable to their, not their putty primer, but I guess like their liquid, whatever it's called, Fate. I'm drawing a blank. Oh my god, I can't think of what it's called. Like their famous primer. I just want something to fill in these pores, girl. Like, my face is crazy. I need something to mattify it out. I think there's just too much going on. As much as I love being glowy, I think I have to start embracing being a little more matte so my face doesn't look all the time. Like, it looks so bad sometimes. It's crazy. Hopefully this makes my skin look nice too. This is the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. Shade range Abysmal. Girl, where's all the shades? I want to know. Like, I don't know if it's just because where they sell on Ulta, maybe they only have certain shades available, and if they have more on their website, I don't know. but this is the shade F6. I needed something a little bit warmer because a lot of the foundations I have, most of them actually, I think are all neutral undertone, and neutral looks pink on me. It looks like I set my face with blush. It looks disgusting. It looks like I have high blood pressure. It looks like I'm freaking angry, and my face just looks freaking red. It's literally pink. It's so bad. So I need something with a little bit more of a yellow undertone. Even though I am super fair, I will only wear foundation if I have a tan going on. So I bring the tan down my neck and my chest, and I'm wearing fake tan. So I figured a nice neutral foundation, I can find a way to blend into my tan, whatever like stage it's at, whether it's like a fresh tan or it's like sort of kind of fading. I can find a way to make it work if it's neutral, and it don't work that way. It looks ridiculous on me still. So I needed something that was a little more yellow to kind of mix in either with my other foundations to try to balance them out a little bit, or maybe I can just use this on its own. I heard that this works great. I have 2 different stick foundations, 2 from Tarte, 2 different shades, and then 2 from Hourglass. I love them both, but I don't want to spend 50 bucks on Hourglass foundation, and I don't even know if they make the Tarte one anymore. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued, because why would they keep a good thing around? Tarte, why would you? So maybe this is a good replacement, so it's a little bit easier on me. We're wrapping this up quick. Bare Minerals Well Rested. I'm excited to try it. I've never tried a powder concealer. NYX liner for detail work. If I'm gonna wear liner, I usually do gel. I feel most comfortable with that because I just feel like I have a lot more control of it, which is weird because I have crazy looking eyes when it comes to sagginess and folds, lines, wrinkles, a lot going on. And this is also good for detail work if I wanted to do something avant-garde. We got an Essence liner, nude, because why spend 20 bucks on a Makeup Forever one like me? Don't do it. And then we have 3 lipsticks. We have Athens from NYX. Excuse Juno. Jose just came home from the store. This is the shade Athens. I wanted a really nude peachy lip. And this is Cookie from ColourPop. Hopefully these work a lot better on my skin tone for being a little bit more peachy nude and not pulling too pink, mauve, tan, beige. And it just gives me a little more of like a concealer look where I just look like my lips are there, but there's no crazy color, so it doesn't contrast with anything crazy I have going on if I want to do a cool eye look. And last we have Kristen from Kylie. I'm excited to try this color. Super just unique to my collection of lips that I have. I've never bought anything that looks like this color, so I'm excited. If you enjoyed this really quick haul, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, talk to me. I am super new to this, so I would really like a little bit of engagement and a little more reason to feel like I should post something that maybe someone will actually watch the entire thing through. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'm back with another one.